You're worried about being killed over here?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
How are you? This is the safest street in LA.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's why our friend ended up in the hospital last week.
That's why I'm trying to track you down. Can you give us an update for here in LA?
Like how he is?
Yeah.
He's all right. He'll be back out here.
Well, I saw him in your chat earlier.
Yeah. Oh.
I
Well,
thought
hello
you
to
were
Chris.
there, so I had to go all the way around.
Oh, no. Yeah. No, we're good.
Let's see. Where's a good light? I guess if let that light shine on you over here. How's that?
Oh, I'm in the video?
Yeah, of course. You're
Oh,
a star.
what? No, I'm not.
Of course you are.
Hold
Hold
wait,
on.
I got a lot of stuff in my pockets. My pants are falling down. Okay, wait, what?
You're Jessica.
Yeah, I am, indeed.
And
I don't have a name.
And
Danny.
All right. And we are here by the Big Blue Building,
Yes,
where
sir.
last week, ConfidentChris, Curious Chris? ConfidentChris.
Curious Chris, yeah. Yeah,
Which one is it?
Curious Chris.
Curious.
Okay. So he got attacked right over there,
I'm
right?
kidding, it's Confident Chris, but I know he's in here, so I just wanted to
You're
try to
sharing
say
with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
So we watched this video last week, and it was terrifying.
It was.
Because he's one of the nicest people ever. And if you look on that stream, do you remember what day it was last week?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday.
So if you look at it like an hour and a half before it, I was talking to him at the corner there, and I was kind of giving him a hard time because he's got the littlest umbrella.
Yes.
And he doesn't care. It's like he's getting wet. He's huge smile on his face, and he got a complaint on Elron, and he was kind of excited because it was the first time that he actually got a complaint.
Well, and the scanner said, "Man walking around saying he's a ducky hunter." So I mean, yeah.
So he was kind of excited, and so he wrapped up the day, and he was going home to get his car. And it sounded like a homeless person was asking him for change.
Yeah.
And then his phone.
Yeah.
And then he got attacked.
Yeah.
And that's all we heard about it. And it was kind of scary for those of us who aren't as connected as you guys are. Like, I don't even know your YouTube stream.
I don't have YouTube.
Well, is this TikTok?
I'm on MySpace.
This is in MySpace. Okay, I gotta restart that. So, anyways, we were kind of left in the dark, and so we were really scared.
I went on my stream with an update, but
a lot longer.
Oh, yeah, because we didn't know.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we were just over there trying to find him, and
so
yeah.
here we are, a little more than a week later, right? If it was Sunday,
Yeah.
yesterday was Super Bowl Sunday, so
Yeah.
more than a week later. So what's going on with Chris?
He's good.
Is he
He's
okay?
good. Yeah, he is.
So
Zeno took him.
Zeno took him. Zeno took him, patched him up, made him better, stronger, taller, more handsome.
Yeah.
Did the police ever arrest anybody for this?
Nope, they haven't been able to find him. We went to the street where it happened and asked for cameras from like the church and stuff, and magically nobody has it on camera. So yeah, haven't found
So it
yet,
really
but-
did happen on Edgemont next to, that's the Hope Church, right?
right in front of that church over there. I guess right down that street or whatever.
Which is a great church. They give food to the homeless, and
Yeah, I saw a whole bunch of homeless people over there getting food when
Yeah.
I went by.
in fact, I interviewed a couple years ago their chef, who used to be a homeless guy on those stairs.
Okay,
And
nice.
I mean, I think they do a really good job. Some of the neighbors don't like the fact that homeless people get food every day from them.
Too bad.
Exactly.
Too bad.
Boo-hoo. There's worse problems in the
Yeah.
world than that. But they might argue now, well, if it wasn't for that homeless group, maybe Chris would have been okay.
I don't think any of us believe that it was just a random homeless man. We all think it was a planned attack because they've slashed all our tires. This beautiful place right here.
I saw you earlier today check your tires.
Oh, 100 times.
Is that what you were doing, was checking your tires?
Yeah, they've keyed, not mine yet, because I am very safe with my car, and there's cameras in it. So again, Betsy Davis, whatever your name is, if they try anything, they'll get it on camera. But they've, 5 people's tires now? 5 different people's tires they've slashed.
Over how long of a period of time?
2 weeks.
In just 2 weeks?
Mine was like 2 weeks ago.
Right around here or all
I would say over like a month total.
About a month.
No, just
Within
at each of the Scientology locations when we would walk away from our car. And Chris's was just keyed the other day. And
Before he was attacked, he got
other
killed?
Chris.
Oh, there's another Chris.
Yeah, the Chris without a Hellcat.
Oh, Hellcat. Mm-hmm. His car was
Yep, keyed, and then he got a flat tire the following day.
right around here.
Yeah, so when they come to film the building,
Right.
you just go back to your car being, tire slashed and whatever. And then Betsy Davis, little Scientology lady in here, her email was leaked, unfortunately, that lied and said that we've supposedly been all getting arrested, yet they're the ones that, like, literally 5 minutes ago, we called the cops on a guy that was just trying to cause problems and he got put in the car. But she claims that we've all been arrested and prosecuted.
So, when
Where are you recording? Are you on TikTok? Can I see?
I'm on here in LA. HEAR.
No, but I want to see your screen, so I know I'm familiar.
You don't trust me?
I don't trust my own shadow.
You should. Look at that shadow. Look how sexy that shadow
I don't
is.
trust my shadow. Let me see.
You should.
I want to see what you're.
I'm recording her.
I'm on
talking to me.
MySpace. Look.
I know.
You have the page on Twitter, right?
I've got Twitter. I've got a podcast. I
think I follow you on Twitter.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think you do.
Yeah.
But anyways,
She's just nervous because, half the people that come over here attack us, so.
Yeah.
I come in peace.
We've seen him before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember a couple weeks ago, I had COVID when I first
Oh
met
yeah,
you.
I remember.
And you blessed me.
Yes, I did. I blessed you.
And look at me now.
In the name of Jesus, I remember you now.
So thank you.
Of course.
Okay.
So I know who you are. It was right here.
It was right there.
It was right there.
So anyway, I have a
you go.
podcast where I talk about all the neighborhoods of LA. Streets was like my second guest ever. He interviewed me for my 100th episode.
My mom.
And so when he tweeted out
Wait,
that
when did that happen?
Betsy woman saying that all of you have been arrested, I asked him, I said, I've only seen 2 people get handcuffed from your group, let's call it.
Yeah.
One was right over there where Streets yelled at them, and after 2 minutes he was released. And then
They said he had a bomb.
Right.
Yeah. And then the other time it was someone said,
Way over on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah,
right?
and they said, they said he had a knife. Obviously, they put him in handcuffs, they checked him. Clearly, they have a knife.
So those are the only 2 times I've ever seen the protesting group ever get handcuffed. Has anyone really gotten arrested?
No.
This was the first guy to get arrested around
I know my mom.
Scientology, and it was...
Oh, this wasn't the first one, no. There's been, on the opposite side,
Yeah.
there's been many. The guy that, the guy with the pit bull that...
That guy got arrested?
Yeah, he
with
punched...
with the stick?
Yeah, he punched someone in the head. Aaron, the growing up in Scientology
There's
guy.
so many episodes of what you guys are up to. It's hard to keep up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a lot. There was a lady that pushed Mindy's phone or whatever. That lady,
yeah.
she got
She got arrested too?
yeah. There was
So
there's more. I
would
just
you
drawn
say
the blank.
would you
That was the last one.
So it sounds like
That was.
the
Yeah.
protesters 0 arrests.
Yeah.
Others, we'll call them.
Yep.
Is that a drone up there? What is that up there?
That's what it
That's a
looks like.
plane. Is that a plane or a
No.
drone?
Now we got him.
you
Now
guys got me a little-
he's the one paranoid. Now he's paranoid.
So anyways, I mean, I don't mind being on TV. I just like to get my good side.
Yeah. I feel you.
So about 6 on the other side have actually gotten arrested, and 0 on your side.
No more. Brian Borland. He
Yes,
got
there you go,
arrested.
Brian.
What was
another.
his charge? What did he do wrong?
I don't know. He was just spitting on Will.
Yeah, he was,
Ask him about it.
yeah,
He's the
I think-
spitter.
I don't know what the actual.
Remind me not
charges
to
were.
hug Will.
Yeah.
So what? So this guy over here.
Oh, and the other guy, the other one that spit on Will too. He got arrested too.
That one too.
Why are people spitting
I've
on
heard
him?
he's like
are
a
they
spitting magnet.
shouting and the spit
No,
comes out?
like a.
Like they're trying to spit on him.
Yeah.
On him.
Well, yeah, you
Of
give
all
your body
people.
influence to yourself. You don't.
Right.
Doesn't just
So why was this gentleman arrested today?
Oh, he just came over and started telling us that instead of bothering these nice people, we should. He told me to go stand on where in Crenshaw or something.
Yeah.
He's like, go bother those people over there. I was like, all right.
That's
he
enough
was-
to get him arrested?
No.
Well,
he
no.
was
Then he
also-
started following us and nonstop. But the only reason why we were worried, because otherwise it would just be like funny.
Yeah.
One, he was extremely intoxicated.
Oh.
But we would have just thought it was funny and not worried. But a couple days ago, he was like violent towards another person, and he had to call the cops on him. And he tried stealing his chair and stuff. The guy. So he's a reoccurring character.
So probably when the cops showed up today and smelled all the booze on his breath,
sec.
they were like,
Yeah, and I think they probably remember him from like a couple days ago when he was stealing people's stuff and,
around here he was stealing people's stuff?
Yeah, it was the same street. It was the DOA guy that has the van. You probably see it. The Scientology is a cult van.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That he was stealing stuff out of that guy's van?
No, he was stealing his stuff off the sidewalk, and then was I guess getting like aggressive with him.
Okay, so let's go back to Chris.
Yeah.
Has he returned to this, or is he recovering?
I saw him the next day. I saw him the
Oh,
next
you did?
day. Yeah.
So he really is okay. But I haven't seen him here.
Well,
he
he was recovering a bit. I mean, he had staples on his head, had a tooth
many-
knocked out.
Okay, that's what we need to know.
Yeah.
How did
So
he get his tooth knocked out?
the guy was like attacking him.
So like shoved him to the ground and the sidewalk.
Yeah. And
So sad.
yeah, stole his phone.
And so the stitches in his back, what was that from? Did the attacker have a weapon or something?
No, I think he just was caught off guard, Chris, because, I mean, if someone's going to come out and start knocking, so it's not really time to defend yourself.
Yeah, he did seem, hey, how's it going? he did seem out of sorts.
Yeah,
And
he's doing better now. He's good.
So the other question I have is, just like right now, hi, how are you? Leah, right? Yep. Look at my memory.
There you go.
Where's that? Okay. It seemed like he had been recording for hours, and only in that 10 minutes did he turn the camera on himself. So we could never see the attacker.
Yeah, I feel like Chris always has the camera on himself. I don't know why.
Except for during that attack.
Yeah. No, I mean, he always has the camera on himself.
Yeah.
Which, don't do that.
Right, never have it on yourself.
Yeah, no.
Because who cares, right? We know what you look like. And plus, everybody's recording you anyway.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So, is that like a life lesson now for all these other people? Like,
yeah, now we all
always
make sure everyone's in groups.
Good.
Got this.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy about that street? I thought, when I heard the voice, and I thought this is a homeless guy, there's actually a way bigger homeless encampment, like 2 blocks that way, or maybe 3 blocks that way.
Yeah.
And I thought that's where he had parked his car. But being just a block away, like, again, I think, except for Brendo, where you saw a murder a couple weeks ago, right? Remember that?
I heard it.
Stabbed somebody.
Yeah, I heard
Do you remember
it.
that murder?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
were there.
Other than that, I think most of this is pretty safe.
Yeah. Yeah, when we went over there and we're asking about the cameras, every single store person said the same thing. They're like, what? Like, shocked. And we were like, oh, does like stuff happen like that a lot? And they all said, they're like, no. I was like, and you could tell, like, I felt safe, like, wandering around there when, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I was with 2 other people, but I mean, like, I wasn't like, it was nighttime and I wasn't like, oh, super scary,
Yeah.
Like,
So, okay, so he got released from the hospital that night, like 3:30 in the morning. Is that how it went?
yeah, 3:30.
And you're saying he came back the very next day.
Sorry, guys.
We
Sorry
saw-
to interrupt. Somebody's saying that there's movement by your car because I have somebody watching.
We can walk over there.
Oh, let's walk over.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Uh,
You can continue, sorry.
Well, I forget what I was saying. Oh, yeah. The next day we all met up or whatever. But then, he took a couple days to, rest, whatever. But he's
heal?
good. Yeah, he's good.
All right, good.
He's only going to be more motivated to come back out here.
You think so?
honestly. Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Because he honestly, he's such a nice person.
He is. He's like the most kind person.
Yeah. What else did I have? Is there anything else? Is his medical bills paid for? Did he get enough money on the GoFundMe? Is he okay?
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did.
Because you guys have a huge audience, everybody took care of him.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody helped him.
Okay.
It was the GoFundMe that was put out.
Is there anything else about Chris that the people might want to know about? He's okay.
He's a professional ducky hunter. He eats a lot of food and leaves crumbs all over my car, and he'll be back out shortly.
All right, great. And you're Jessica.
I am Jessica,
And
yes.
where can people find your streams and stuff?
Jess Pomadessa on YouTube.
All right. Thank you, Jess.
Yes, of course.
All right.
Now I'm going to go check my car
Yeah,
and make sure.
Let's make sure. So you guys were talking about earlier today about getting tents over here? The cop said you can have a tent? Why would a cop say that?
I have no idea. I have
Do
no
you
idea.
really want to be in a tent?
Yeah, I said I'm gonna start living in a tent, put a 90210 zip code on it.
902 what?
Get a pink tent and put like a 90210 zip code.
Oh, Beverly Hills?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But just have it on a tent, and then I could claim it and be like, yeah,
But that cop really said you guys can have a tent on the
Yeah,
sidewalk?
I don't know.
So that came over at you because somebody complained about the megaphone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, that's what I was trying to tell you guys. Take it easy with the megaphones.
Oh, was that you?
Yes!
I don't have a megaphone.
I don't understand why you would.
Yeah, I know. It's this kid. This kid doesn't listen. Danny is always causing
Danny,
trouble.
the cop was after you today?
Yeah. I feel special.
I mean, I feel like you handled him very well because you didn't lie. You said, I haven't. And you said, but
He's like, yeah,
I
I know.
stopped doing it before
I
10.
put it away before.
Yeah, he did. At
But
10
then
on
the
the dot.
cop said there is no 10 o'clock rule.
Which
Isn't that what he
makes no
said?
sense.
Yeah. Like he previously told us there was.
Shame on you.
Oh, boy.
Shame.
He doesn't need a megaphone.
Exactly.
And the megaphone, he doesn't even turn the volume up, so it's like, I think it's just for the point.
But I mean, I don't like to tell anybody what to do, but the only reason I told you about that with the megaphone is it's the only thing that they can fuck with you about.
Literal.
True.
You know? Filming is fine. Yelling at people is fine. Apparently tents are fine. We'll find out about that.
This is gonna be my car right here.
Literally, it's that one right there.
This one's not yours.
No, I know.
Oh, you're saying that will be yours at one time?
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna fuck it up?
No, they better not.
I hope.
How did he know that there was movement by my car is my question. How did he know there was movement by my car?
I'm not sure.
Are you filming right now?
Yeah, I'm filming.
I'd like to try to talk to you guys.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me mute it real quick.
Just gotta, check around. Oh. We good?
Can you turn it off? for
Yeah, I
just a
got you.
second?
Guys, hold on 1 minute.
That's me, dude.
Appreciate
just
it.
didn't want-
Okay, guys, we're good.
I know.
Because
the spot.
I showed you the first day.
Yeah, but there's always people parked there.
There are, but you guys are here so much that
We
people
gotta make it
will
our own
leave.
parking.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you arrive, sure, park on Sunset, but
Yeah.
um,
I'm gonna put reserved for Palmadessa on there.
I would not do that.
Reserved for L. Ron Hubbard.
So, okay, remember there's that black girl over there? What was her name? She had a crazy name. But she was in the rain. And so, like her experience was her name, her protege, so like some crazy name like that.
Protege.
And it was pouring rain during those rainstorms. And so I was yelling at the city council person who lives really close to here. Like, how can you just let this black girl just suffer?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you've no problems calling the cops on, or having the cop call you guys. Like, use your sources. I mean, Street talks about this all the time. Use our city's resources for good.
Uh-huh.
And here this girl's like drowning and freezing. And so I'm glad she's gone. I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad she doesn't have to see her that way.
Come on, get on the bike and move. Chop, chop.
Chop chop. I thought I was the only one that says chop. No, I said chop chop always.
I know.
I thought I was the only one that said that.
Good job.
What does chop chop mean?
Like, how does nobody know what chop chop means?
No, we know what it. We.
It's like get going.
But what's it? Why do you say chop though?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
It sounds better than hurry up, move.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I had a foreign exchange student over here when I was in high school. And I would say stuff like that. He was like, what does that mean? I was like, look if I know what it means. Nothing means anything. We just say
True.
things over here.
True.
And so, but it sat in my head forever. I was like,
That is
I
true.
should probably know what I'm saying when I'm saying things. But I was hoping you would tell me.
I don't know.
Maybe it's like a chef saying that in the kitchen.
Chop chop, yeah.
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 So you're from Jersey. Why do I always think you're from Philly? And I'm
She
not,
doesn't like.
can I say on camera where you're from?
Yeah, that's fine.
You're from Compton. No.
Let's just say Compton. For safety
Compton.
We'll say from Compton. We'll keep it there.
But do you live in LA proper? Like the city of LA? Or do you?
Yeah.
Because he drives in.
No, I'm in Hollywood Hills.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Doesn't take me long
You're
to get
the
here.
only
at all.
one.
Really?
Everyone else I've
Oh no, I'm very close.
Because he wants to move over here.
I do. But it's expensive.
Well, from Compton, I'm sure you do.
Yeah, let's just say it's
He wants to be
Compton.
closer to this is what he told me.
You're moving specifically to be closer to Scientology?
I'll be next door.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
So there in that building, they do have some for rent in that
wow.
building right there.
That's perfect.
Oh, guys, I may have to relocate. The place looks haunted, not gonna lie.
Well, all these are old because these were where like student
Yeah,
doctors
yeah.
were, because this was a hospital.
Yeah,
So they would like live super close to learn how to be a doctor and then get the hell out.
yeah.
And so obviously things have changed a lot.
A lot.
All right, maybe in 2 minutes if we can mute them.
Yeah. Tell me when, and I will.
Right now it's cool.
Okay, hold on, guys. Wait. Guys, and then just so happened to wait until, right when suddenly he's alone. After Danny left here.
I mean, I guess anything is possible. I just don't
Yeah, it's
see
just because the series of events that it's literally been like 10 people now.
who have, well, vehicles I think is different than a person.
Oh, yeah.
And so
I'm not referring to the vehicles. Different situations.
people have been hurt too. We didn't go over that list. Who has been hurt? You've been hurt?
In the North Hollywood location, someone went like that to my phone with a notebook.
Well, I mean, I broke one.
A little leprechaun
broke
punched me
something.
the other day. A little gremlin.
You said leprechaun on. I
Yeah,
didn't
that's what he
believe
looks
you.
like to me.
Around here, there's a little man.
He was over by the Celebrity Center.
Okay.
Across the street.
There's a little man over there.
La Pouble or whatever the it's called.
I like that street.
It's been multiple different things that have made it obvious that, and plus we've talked to all the ex-members that have literally told us that this is what they do, that they hire homeless people or dress people up and go after themselves.
Really?
Yep.
So that would be news to me.
Yeah.
Also,
It's news to most people. I mean, most
Well-
people aren't gonna assume that.
But the other problem with hiring, I'm not saying it's not true.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that the risk of hiring a homeless person to do your dirty work is, it's not going to take much to pay off the homeless guy to tell us who did it,
Let's say $100, and they'll probably talk.
or less.
Or less.
So on my podcast, I interviewed a guy who robbed little pharmacies for OxyContin. He was addicted. He did it for 5 years, made all this money, put it all into drugs, and just did all the drugs. But he hired homeless people to rob for him, and all he gave them was like a bottle of Jack Daniels because they were drunks.
Well, yeah.
He was on pills. They were drunks. So I didn't think it would take $100.
No,
Like maybe
I
$100
think
you could get like 5 of them.
I think
and
it's
really mess
homeless
you up.
people. I think it's homeless, and from what I've heard from ex-members I've spoken to and stuff, not literally just like a homeless person in tent on the side of the road, which I mean they probably would honestly, but like I think it's just people that like need some money that have tried to join Scientology is more likely. Like, that are like a point of Scientology, but just like really low down and, disguise them up a little
Oh,
bit.
so you think they're already Scientology
Because
members?
like the Brian Borland guy, he was like, don't, before he started spitting all over Will or whatever, he was like, don't mess with my people in there. Like, and he literally said like 5 times, like he's part of the church. So like it's been, and the dog guy with the baton.
Yeah.
As he
That
said,
guy's a Scientologist?
he said, he supposedly, it's been like 5 years they said that he's been going after Scientology protest people. So like they all come back to Scientology. I don't actually think it's like, they go to the church down there and get like a bum that
Right.
has no money at all.
Yeah.
I don't think they've gotten that far yet.
So I wonder how we could track. Well, Will seems to know who everybody is just by taking a picture.
Yeah.
So that guy with the dog, have you guys figured out his name and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick Perry.
Patrick Perry.
If you're interested in his dating profile, he says that he says he's fine for all ages. He says if you're an old lady, he'll make you feel like a schoolgirl, and if you're young, he'll make you feel mature, is what he said. So just in case you're wondering, in case you come
I'm
across,
single.
in case you come,
But how do we figure out whether or not what church he belongs to? Is all I'm trying to figure out.
most of them proudly say it, like
just
Brian
admit it.
Borland. And
the
then
one that spit on Will.
yeah,
was
we've seen him get on the Scientology bus before.
Oh.
Yeah, Will
Well,
caught
that's-
him. Will and Chris, Confident Chris, caught him getting onto the Scientology bus and filmed him and was shaming him as he should be shamed.
And so that particular guy had spit on Will.
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
hawker spit. Like a
Yeah,
real
he
spit.
got himself arrested. Yeah, it was disgusting.
Oh, he got arrested.
Yeah, Will followed him down the block for like a mile until the cops came so that he couldn't get rid. And then literally it was like a week later they saw him getting into the van. Yeah, and then
And so they showed Will showed the cops the spitting,
yeah,
and that was enough to get him arrested.
yeah. It was disgusting.
Interesting. Is that considered assault when you spit on somebody?
I don't know, but yeah, I mean,
Interesting. Well, I really want to find out who assaulted Chris, because that totally uncalled
Yeah.
for, totally silly. Like all it's gonna do is, I mean, but that seems like serious. Like a tooth coming out.
yeah. That was obviously the most serious
And you're on
case.
right now.
Yes, I am.
Chris.
Yes.
I'm sorry this happened to you. And I'm glad to hear that you're better. And I honestly hope you get a bigger umbrella.
He does need a bigger umbrella. He does.
I mean, you seem pretty happy with it. And I hope I didn't jinx you by giving you a hard time that night, because it was an hour after I talked to him.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think he knows now not to come by himself. I think we all know not to come by
Or
ourselves.
turn the camera. Like if a guy's yelling at you, turn the camera on him. He was probably just scared. Although he didn't sound
Chris,
scared.
no. I think he just. Chris has the camera on himself a lot. Like he has it turned
he
around.
does?
Yeah, he's always like talking to the camera. Which I mean, now we know.
Okay, so another thing that came up in your stream today
Mm-hmm.
was the cops kind of said they can't play their music.
Yeah, they've said that before, and then like if the cops come, like anytime there's been like a noise complaint, not here as much, but like at the the Hollywood location, they'll blare their music.
It's way loud over there.
Oh, like blaring. Blare, you could hear it down the street. Or the North Hollywood location. And they do it on purpose to try and copyright our
Right,
videos.
right.
So, yeah, like the second that like the police will come or whatever, they'll like turn it down immediately because like they know. But like still, you're wasting their time because then they gotta come.
Well, you can prove it too on your
Yeah.
video. Like, hey, they're cranking it.
Here, they don't blare the music here.
Not anymore.
I mean, that first week, this whole street complained about it. And
Oh, really?
And they toned it down. Yeah.
Okay.
But see, the thing is, though, let's pretend this is my church of weed and rock and roll.
Yep.
I would have my speakers going. Like, who's gonna complain on Sunset? It's just people walking by.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, like I said, their music's not loud here. It's just that they purposely,
Yeah.
they're only playing, at least here and at the North Hollywood location, they only play one specific song because they know it's going to copyright everyone. And also, that's not even legal. So, like, they're not going to win their copyright claims when
how
they
is
do
it
that.
not legal?
Because they're doing it so that nobody could, like, their videos can't remain up.
Yeah.
So if someone's protesting you, you can't just blare music that you're going to pretend is copyright. That's why they're losing all their appeals when they do this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, you can't do
So
that
none
because
of you
then.
guys, has anybody gotten their?
Yeah,
streams
it'll be
up and running?
striked and then you appeal it. So now they can bring it to court if they want to, whatever. They're not gonna. They're
So
gonna
in the
lose.
appeal, it gets lifted
Yeah, it's like, oh, you can't
until it goes to court.
yeah, and then they're gonna be denied because they legally, and they're not gonna bring it to court because they're not. They know that they're not winning that.
So the rule is you can't use music as a weapon. Is that like?
Yeah,
why
they can
can't
play.
you?
They can play anything. They could play Drake, whatever they want, anything. It's that they're playing music that they then try and come and say like, oh, we're gonna strike it as like Scientology, strike it like Church of Scientology music, whatever, specific song.
Yeah.
And literally, it's a law that like if people are protesting, you can't use music that you know is going to get it down because then why would go do something illegal and then just blare some music so it can't be felt like you just can't do that.
Interesting.
So and they know that. That's why it's never going to go to court and the video's just being put back up.
So nobody has lost their channel.
No. No.
I don't want to say this year, but like in the last 6 months, because of that music.
No, I want them to bring it to court because I think it would be funny, but no.
So they could establish a ruling, one way or the other.
Yeah, they could bring it to court, but they're not gonna because they know it's not gonna work. Personally, I would love for them to because I think it would be funny.
Yeah.
But like, they're not gonna.
I don't know if you guys remember, but maybe about 2 years ago, William was in Beverly Hills, which he rarely is. But this was when the Trump supporters were in Beverly Hills a lot. So he was over there, and for some reason he was in the police station in Beverly Hills and filming. And one of their guys starts playing like Taylor Swift or something. And William was like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm not even on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you think you're doing is so foolish.
Yeah, that won't do anything though. It maybe like years ago it did or something, but now you can play whatever. It's just, if Taylor Swift would have to come to our channel and be like, no, I want down.
Right.
Like that, she's not going to do that.
But what he was saying is, I don't even have a YouTube. At that point, he didn't.
Yeah.
This is going on Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter doesn't take you down for that. And so.
Do anything on Twitter, it seems like.
Which I kind of like.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't want to get in your guys' way,
Yeah,
but
no, you're
I
good.
wanted an update so I can now put this on my Twitter.
Yeah. And you were it's here in LA on Twitter,
Here in
right?
LA.
Yeah, I got you on there.
And, I mean, we were just worried. And what also is crazy is Confident Chris make an update. Because on his videos, it's like, here I am getting my ass kicked. And then, like, days later, here I am playing video games. Like, fill us in. You're a YouTuber. You put a story up. You got your ass kicked and now you're okay.
Yeah, he
Shouldn't he have a
probably.
video?
Yeah, I mean, he probably thought since like 100 of us already posted his updates.
You're
And
on
everyone
the map
already-
now, man. You're
True.
we
Chris,
love
you're too
you.
famous for this, Chris.
You're on the map, so yes, you can have. But also, I have a hard time finding out who your channels are. And maybe you guys should just link to each other in your bio.
I think on like TikTok it is so much linked now because like everybody makes like edits of it and stuff. So like he probably thought honestly because I would have thought the same thing. TikTok it's like a million updates posted by every other page, so it's
Right.
like you don't even need to. But yeah, for outsiders,
But
I see what you
it
mean.
happened to him. Chris, it happened to you. Like, do first
There you
person.
go. Come on, Chris.
Like, use Google Maps and like show where it went down. Tell us the description. Like, tell your story, man.
Yeah.
You got a story to tell.
Well, we were hoping we were gonna get camera footage, so but
That might
we
be
still
hard.
still working
That
on
might
that.
be hard. I mean, because sometimes these cameras, like, they don't have the memory card full. Like,
Yeah.
people are weird.
Seemed like the church was the only hope down there for the camera footage. It looked like that was going to be like
That's a
clear
good
shot,
church.
but yeah, they
They're-
seem really nice when I talked to them. And
They're good people, and but they may not be used to
yeah,
camera footage.
yeah, he said he was going to look and let us know if he had seen anything, but I don't know. He also said his cameras weren't very good, and there was only two facing like, yeah. So it's like, but
which is nuts.
I know.
And but again, if anything happens here, you can ask these guys.
Oh yeah, get right on that.
I mean, so
They're gonna walk out with a baseball bat, slam their camera,
No,
break it,
they're
and be like,
not.
"Oh yes, they
No,
are."
I'm telling you, I've lived here a long time. That's not how they do it.
All right, you ask Will if you think that they would give the camera footage if someone literally got murdered on the sidewalk right there.
For sure they would. They've done it before.
Oh, they technically.
Yeah, but not for protesters. They hate us.
But
I don't
see-
think that he knows the extent that.
No, I'm sure they don't like you.
Yeah,
I'm sure they don't.
if one of them came out of that door with a baseball bat, slammed someone in the head, they got knocked out and were put in the hospital for a month, and we were
Right.
like, "Hey, can we check the cameras?" They'd be like, "Oh, sorry, they're
But
broken."
see, what I would argue though is they've already set a precedent.
Yeah.
That they cooperate with the police.
They
with-
sure
with
do.
footage.
They
With
sure
footage.
do.
So all the cameras are broken that night? I
Yeah.
don't think so. So, which is why I think again they would be less likely to do the things that you're accusing them of.
Well, they call it fair game.
Okay,
That's their policy.
That's the average Scientology person might be saying that, but this really is like one of their biggest places. And,
Sure is.
And and I'm telling you, I've seen protest, not to your extent. You guys have protested longer and louder and more organized than
Yeah.
anybody I've seen, and I've been here over 20 years.
Yeah.
But even when Anonymous was here, they mostly do what they're doing now, which is just fall back and hope that it just goes well.
Well, because they know they're not winning this time.
Well,
I mean, they shut like the test center. What? It's been 21 days now that they've shut the doors. Haven't opened them up.
they shut them as
No,
soon
yeah.
as it gets dark.
No, they have
In
not
the
opened their
daytime,
doors.
it's not open?
Yeah.
21 days.
That
That's
is-
what I'm saying. So yeah, their tactics are going a little harder right now because they know that they're not winning very well.
Well, see, here's the other thing. Let's pretend that they did do it to Chris.
Yeah.
And let's pretend one of these cameras show it. Mm-hmm. They have so much money. Chris would be a millionaire.
Yeah, but I mean, how would the camera show that? Like, you'd have to see them walk out that door. You know,
You'd have to show
that-
the
yeah.
whole, like, you'd have to put it together. Or, again, if this guy's a homeless guy, let's pretend he was. I think it would be easier to get a homeless man to talk than to get you to talk.
Yeah, I don't think it was just a random homeless man though.
don't?
No.
The way it sounds, no.
Even though there's random homeless guys there right now?
Yeah, and just there's going to be someone come after and physically assault someone, every few days, and just magically, we're just living in the biggest crime block in the world, like.
Well, the reason I thought, because usually those homeless guys are cool.
Yeah.
But the reason I thought, if it's a homeless person not being cool, it was because it was so cold and rainy that day that, like, usually, like, even these garbage cans, like, that's a homeless garbage cart right there. Like, you can pick through the garbage and get some food or get whatever you need to get. But on that day, it was just so terrible that
it was.
Everything was bad. Like, you
Yeah.
couldn't get dollars from people walking by. Like, so I thought maybe this guy's just desperate and sad and on edge.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he didn't get his drugs that day, And here's beautiful, courageous Chris with a big smile,
Yeah.
heart of gold.
Heart of gold.
I'm gonna kick that guy's ass. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, well, it is LA. That's possible. However, if it's going to happen every couple days, and then in between sprinkle in tire slashings and keying people's cars,
that's messed
and then half the time it ends up, that it's a literal Scientologist that's walking out spitting on people doing this, that, and they have a little fair game policy that their person created, and the ex-members
explain
all.
to me the fair game.
Oh, and what about the private investigators that follow us around? That too?
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. So add that.
I don't
in
know
there.
about them.
Okay,
Tell me
yeah,
about them.
that's part of the little fair game thing. They have private investigators follow us around. What else do they
So
do?
when I was approaching you earlier, and you turned around to kill me,
Oh, that was
did
that I
you
was just
think I
joking.
was a private investigator? Maybe.
I think so.
No,
Yes, I think so.
no, I was just joking
I
about
don't
that.
even know what you guys are talking about. I just say I'm thinking.
We're talking about private eyes.
Yeah.
So how do you know
I think
these
they're
are private
planned.
eyes?
They're hired by talent security or whatever, and I mean the ones that were following me, Will went up to and got all their information. They found a swinger account and he plastered it all over social media, so he didn't go after me again. But Chris found some going after him. I mean ex-members really good at bad, stuff like that. But also I had an air tag that was attached to my phone that
To your phone.
yeah, and it would all of a sudden 2 days after it was put on. It showed me going back and where I was. It attached at the L. Ron Hubbard Life Exhibition Center. They do all this crazy stuff. So it's not.
But this phone right here.
Yeah.
Somebody attached.
No, not a physical one. It's a track to. You could put It's not a physical
A
tracker.
virtual one.
Yeah,
You can
connecting
put a
to your
virtual one on a phone.
do anything. Yeah. Me
I guess I
and
gotta watch your videos.
and Chris also. Yeah. No, they do a whole bunch of crazy stuff.
So they're able to track where you're going.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's scary.
The private investigator thing, it's that's not, I guess they're trying to be intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not. I don't care, you're going to follow my car. What is that accomplishing? They're trying to make it it's scary. It's not scary.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go on the other side.
Okay. I'll walk over there.
Do that.
How?
How you doing, buddy?
I finally found your channel today.
Oh.
Jessica, I really think you guys in your bios should just link your whole crew.
Oh, like Linktree? Or what are you referring to?
Just be follow Danny here, follow Jess here, follow.
And then it looks like an organized group, and we're not that. That's the thing.
Who cares what it looks like? Who are you worried about?
The LAPD making a case.
What case? You can't link it. You're obviously together.
Oh, well,
Not
we
together,
came on our own accord.
But
Sarah, are you with Scientology? You with Scientology, buddy? Well, wrong choice in history, guys. Ooh.
no.
Well, he came out of the
I know, but that's a pretty badass coat.
It was
I don't see that kind of fashion.
You're almost to 5,000 subs. Thank you, guys.
Don't worry about that.
It's happened.
But it's
before.
not illegal to link people.
It literally is
Oh
happening.
no, they've
in
already
San Bernardino.
tried saying that.
Yeah.
They can say whatever they want.
Well, I mean,
But we don't want to push that narrative, though. Why would anybody, That doesn't make sense.
This is why.
Yeah.
Because when Chris got hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and I was trying to figure out, and I've talked to you.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was trying to find out information,
Mm-hmm.
I had a hard time finding out who was where,
Mhm.
who was live at that time. Because not all of you guys are on YouTube, some of you are on TikTok and stuff. And so I just feel like if I was part of your gang,
It's not a gang.
I know it's
Yeah.
not a gang.
Sorry, buddy. I gotta correct you every time if you say that. I'm gonna have to, because we're doing it all by ourselves. We don't meet up. We don't text each other. We're all doing it on our own
you guys
accord.
know People City Council? People's City Council is a far left-wing activist group
Mhm.
who are like the strongest voice in protesting City Hall.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of the same way. They're like, there's no leader. We agree with most of this stuff together, but we all have our differences of opinions.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and the cops do not like these people either.
Mm-hmm.
But they can call them a gang if they want to. They can say this isn't. They can call them an Antifa if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just words from cops who don't always tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So let them call you whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
My point is, I want you guys to be able to be seen. You're out here doing your thing.
I'm gonna tell you what I always tell everybody is that I'm one person that represents myself. Everybody else can do whatever they want.
Right.
You can do whatever you want. She can do whatever she wants. They can do whatever they want. I never tell anybody what they can do or what they should do or whatever.
I'm trying to tell you what to do.
I didn't say that.
I'm just saying,
I didn't say you did.
I'm just saying that for the average viewer, and I think I'm a little bit more than the average viewer. As long as you're not being illegal,
After we get the cat,
do your thing. Of course, you're gonna get pushback
Mm-hmm.
from all kinds of people. I mean,
the priority.
one of the neighbors here was yelling. I think at you.
Mm-hmm.
Just an hour ago. Was that you that guy was yelling at?
Was somebody yelling at me?
Words me writing about it, but
You didn't get yelled at from a guy over here on the balcony?
I don't know. I got approached by a weird guy that was over here.
Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was somebody else. But it was like maybe 45 minutes ago.
Like that part of
You
it.
know.
I pray for you.
Great job.
I pray for you, and I pray with my heart. and
Aja does pray.
You did.
Wholeheartedly.
I like to pray for people, and I really mean it when I do.
You did a good job.
And then I just let God do the rest.
Thank you so much, guys, for the donation. Thank you so much.
I'm
Yeah,
happy
if
that
you-
you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Like that.
Yeah, me too.
That clear.
And I got.
Guys, my phone's about to die, so I will say
All right, man.
goodbye to
Good seeing
you.
you,
Jess, be safe. Bye, guys. It's good seeing you guys.
Good seeing you.
Take care. I gotta get to the charger, guys.
Like I told you, he out here, man.
Tiny umbrella, man.
Yeah.
You still haven't gotten a bigger umbrella.
Nah.
You happy with that one?
Huh?
You're okay with that umbrella?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But it might break. It already broke. But
I mean,
it is what it is, right?
I guess so. How
Hell
many
yeah.
people you got on this thing?
Almost 900.
Hey, don't point that at me. Point that. Hey, get your man a bigger umbrella than this, man. Give him $10, $20. How much does a good umbrella cost?
I have no clue, man.
I mean,
A Rolls
I knew it was
Royce.
you from far away because you got the littlest umbrella in LA.
Yeah.
What's going on here today?
They say I don't listen, so.
Oh, is that what your people say?
Yeah. Man, just a bunch of, they still out working even if it's raining or not. They're still part of the code, so they don't stop,
They
man.
got classes today or something?
Man, they got everything, it seems like.
Business as usual, huh?
Huh?
Business as usual.
Yeah,
Are you the only one out here today?
I think so. Yeah.
So they're playing this music for you.
Yeah.
This is your theme song.
Yeah. Well, their theme song, but yeah. They're lucky I didn't bring my music today.
But it's not gonna fuck up the stream with that.
Nah. Unless I'm like really close to it. And,
Right.
Yeah.
There's no speaker over here.
Nah.
This is
Because
the
the neighbors probably will complain it, so.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we'll complain.
Yeah.
What was your
Yeah.
name again?
Chris, man.
Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, good seeing you, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you were the one that took Streets Home yesterday.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Man, well, I'm worried about you.
No, I'm all good, man.
Okay.
I'll be all right.
All right,
You have a
man.
good night.
Good seeing
Yeah.
you, Chris.
Dream being abused.
Don't hit me.
I didn't hit you. Oh, that's such a side. Don't anything to say. Dude, this was hired by Side. This dude has a business, some business that's hired by Side. This, I don't care.
I'm asking nicely. Everybody else is
I don't
fucking
care if
agreeing.
you're asking nicely. I'm telling you nicely.
Listen.
Oh.
Listen. I asked nicely.
You touched me. I never you touched me. No, I did not. You're about to get arrested, bro. You're about to get arrested.
I'm not doing this.
You're on the live stream. You're about to get arrested. You just ripped my phone out of my head.
Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. I asked you nicely, and you were a fucking bitch.
Yeah, I'm doing good, man.
Oh, are you talking to somebody?
Yeah, I'm talking to somebody, man.
Ah.
Yeah.
Is this where it happened?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry you got
Yeah, but I'm good.
You look good.
Yeah, thanks.
You look good.
Yeah. Just talking to this guy right now.
Oh, does he have footage?
Yeah, he should.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to Burger King. You need anything at Burger King?
Nah, I'm good, man. Thank you.
I'm so glad you're happy and healthy, and I'm so sorry that happened.
All good.
It's supposed to be a safe neighborhood.
Yeah, I thought so too. But all good.
All right, man.
Yeah, live and learn.